went to India.
Zoom in on Pat.
Zoom right in there.
That's cool.
I'm going to zoom in on you.
Don't get used to it. Just for the record, the Frenchies started the whole thing.
The French started it.
Thanks, Suzanne.
Hi. How are ya?
Good.
I was just...
Oh, talking to TV. Wait, TV land? Talk to the people in the camera. There's people in there.
The camera. Congratulations, John and Stephanie. I wish you a long and happy life together.
Oh, hi people. What did she say to you anyway? Don't take it that serious. You'll be all right in there. Are you okay? You need anything in there?
Heart. It's good for your heart. Red wine. Red wine. It's good for your heart.
Tom, what do you think?
I'm not thinking right now. I'm drinking.
I'm not thinking either.
One more coffee for you.
Tatanka, Christine, Ann. Great votes for any man. But Stephanie is the captain, best as can be. That's why we call her the Queen of the Sea. Oh, we got this. Got it, we totally got it.
They all film it. You guys say it.
Practice? Yeah, let's practice. Practice on. Yeah. Okay. On three. Tatanka, Tatanka, Christine, Ann. Great votes for any man. But Stephanie's the captain, the best that can be. That's why we call her the Queen of the Sea. Hey, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready?
Oh, we don't care, John. We don't care. We don't care.
Not right now? Not right now?
Well, we should wait for John, right?
I don't see John, but he might be right there. Oh, he's back there.
Okay,
He's there. He's there. Okay, we have to stand.
Should we just do it?
Yeah, we have to stand up.
We should stand.
Ready?
Yeah, we have to stand.
Ready? Go!
Wait, not yet.
We need you. Okay, everybody. On Pat's lead. On Pat's lead. Tatanka, Tatanka, Christine, Ann. Great votes for any man. But Stephanie's the captain, the best that can be. That's why we call her the Queen of the Sea. Story, handsome.
Okay, Johnny.
Sorry. We are.
TV land. Everybody's in there. Everyone in the world is inside this camera. Talk to them.
I was a pirate.
Look in the camera.
It was
I'm not
on
here.
a lizard island, an island full of reptiles.
Reptile.
It was a hurricane. I think it was Hurricane Irma. My ship was wrecked. There was a 12-pack of beer. I latched onto it. I floated to the island with the riptide, washed up onto the rocks. I was cut. It was volcanic rock, very cutty. Blood was everywhere. There's a lot of people in there, Tom. When are we going to let the
whole world
souls,
is inside this
when are we
camera.
going to let the souls out of the camera and free them?
Not yet. Not yet. Not
There's
until
a
I
lot of
charge the
souls
batteries.
in there. So I washed up on the island. I'm cut head to toe.
Okay, ready? Chapter 2.
I wake up. I don't know how many days have gone by, but there was a nurse. She was with the French Foreign Legion. She was wearing coconuts for a top and a bottom. I was wrapped in banana leaves. She made a homebrew antibiotic.
John, he's our man. If he can't moon us, no one
Okay, go. What about this? You were wrapped in banana leaves, and she had coconuts on her parts.
She was my nurse, she was my maiden, she was my healer. I was infected badly.
It was a jungle thing.
From the jellyfish stings.
Yeah.
And then she put her tender pink lips over my mouth and breathed life into me again. And the infection left my body.
The erection was a bit awkward, though.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
The erection took over the infection.
Yeah, the erection took over the infection. And he was cured, man.
Shazam!
So you had coconut shells over your body.
Yes.
And John was wrapped up in banana leaves on the desert island.
Yes.
And your lips touched. What happened after that?
The banana rocked the coconut. And
Sounds right.
that's what happened.
Well, we got a nice hat here at the party. Ann, we got Ann.
Hi.
Ann from Sacramento. You need to run for senator, governor, mayor. Don't ask this girl right here because she's got more important things to talk about. Message to John and Stephanie, message. They're in here. John and Stephanie are in this camera right now.
Oh, are they? Well, hello,
Put
John
them in
and
there.
Stephanie. I'm so sorry, Stephanie, and congratulations, John.
Sit down. Yes, caps on.
Jeff?
Hey!
John
thank
and
you,
Stephanie are in this camera as we speak.
Thank you, John and Stephanie, for having us. It's been a great time. And sorry, Stephanie.
Okay, Jeff?
Yeah. Hey.
John and Stephanie are now in this camera. Don't look at them. They're not real.
Okay.
The real ones are in here.
Okay, good.
Talk to them. Talk to them.
We're
Get
going to
them out of
go
here.
order cocktails right now. We're going to go to a bar, and people are going to act like they don't notice we look different.
Good.
Hi.
Okay, John and Stephanie are in the camera. You want to say anything to them?
What the hell is going on?
Sorry, John. We can't sleep together anymore. You're married now. Love you anyway.
You're going to get it on.
There you go. Okay, quick. Camera's rolling. Camera's rolling.
Hey, John.
Woohoo! Anything? Patricia?
Yes?
Say something to Stephanie and John are in this camera right now.
Sorry, I don't know this guy. Well,
They're in the camera. They're okay. They're fine. They're kicking back.
But
They
you
just
know,
need to be talked to.
I was walking by and then I said, well, there is some fiesta over there, so I came here, but I don't know who is Stephanie and John.
No, they're in the camera, but I'll let them out in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay. Stephanie, you're in the camera. Talk to yourself.
Stephanie, come back out of the camera, will you?
John, you're still in the camera.
John,
You're not real.
I want to stay in there. It's soft and comfortable and warm. It's awkward being out here. My
think you
soul's
two
in
need some
there,
privacy
but
anyway.
the body's out there. I want the body and the soul together in the camera.
And I'm going to hand you over to Stephanie's father, Alan. Voilà.
I'll get you when I come back. Yeah, I'll get you.
Thank you.
Inside voices.
John.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Merci beaucoup.
I am waiting this moment for 45 years. Thank you.
Long time.
Long time. As a child, Stephanie was a pretty girl. She used to cry to make me sorry for her during mathematics lesson. I felt so sorry that I stopped the lesson. John and Stephanie love story is a story of the meeting between a strong swimmer and a lovely mermaid. In a huge tank full of water. Today we, the guests, are lucky not to share drink in a tank full of water. But this time, a tank full of Guinness. I wish you all the happiness possible in the sea, in your life. One also. Say hello for me for the sea lions and seas when you return in the San Francisco Bay.
Now, we're going to have a lovely speech from the bride's sister, Patricia.
Can I take this off?
Dude, I'm freaking sweating.
Speeches could be a while.
Thank you. Thank you,
Là, tout le monde entend?
Oh my God. It's a lot of words.
It's my dog. Hi. I'm Sir Atticus. I'm a dog. And for those who may not know me, those two black and white penguins are the main table of my parents. This beautiful chick next to me is my Auntie Patricia. She's very emotional tonight, so she asked me say a few words on her behalf because I'm not shy at all. Well, well, well. When Stephanie was a little girl, she was little. One day, her hair was very short. What a cute little boy, one lady said. Needless to say, that woman was the last one to ever see my mom with short hair. My mom was one of those little girls with only one sentence coming out of her mouth. If you don't do as I say, I will tell mom. I think that's a bad attitude.
Just read the text, please.
Later on, there was a very dark period when the two sisters had to learn how to swim. The lifeguard was very, very rude. Oh, I'm shaking. Sorry. Just take out my shoes. Oh, well. Well, lifeguard was very, very
lifeguard.
Yeah. The lifeguard was very, very rude. The sister felt sick before lessons because they were stressing out so much. It was so tough that Grandma decided to take some lesson too, thinking that it would help the girls. But then it became tough for Grandma too. In order to stop this nightmare, and because my mom still couldn't swim, Auntie gave her lessons. And now she can swim pretty well. Then, my mom grew up and realized that her older sister's life was much more interesting. So she stuck to her like glue and followed her everywhere. Can you imagine this poor auntie as a teenager going to see friends with her little sister in tow? Of course, one day she blossomed into the lovely lady that you all know, learning English at the university with only one goal in her life: go to live in England. Oops, wrong continent. That was just she met some of you here today in a school that brought her to America 20 years ago. At that time, Auntie was living in Beijing, exactly the opposite side of the earth, with a 12-time hours difference. She was calling Auntie after partying late. Auntie was just waking up with an hangover of her own. My mother would never party late or drink. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Stop etiquette, read the text. From Columbus to Toronto, from Orange County to Napa, she finally settled in San Francisco and became a member of the mighty South End Rowing Club. That's where she met my handsome daddy, also known as Captain Mayhem, also known as John. In the bay, among white sharks and sea lions and other things. By the way, I don't like water so much. It's not about you, sweetie. After swimming miles and miles, after hiding behind rocks to steal kisses, they finally decide to move in together. And then they finally decide to get married. And now that Mom is an American citizen, there is no more risk for Daddy. I will end my speech tonight with this final thought. The two black and white penguins over there at the main table really owe their love story to my auntie over here. Because if she hadn't taught Mom how to swim, my mom would never have met my dad. So thank you, Auntie. I want also to thank Caroline for correcting Auntie's poor English, because I'm a dog and I don't know how to write. So now, have a great day, badass, and let's party!
Sorry for the ums. I've thought about this moment, being here today, and I know everyone is here to honor us. And this celebration is not about us, it's about everyone in this room, the friends and family that have come here to be part of this joyous celebration. Our hearts are in anguish from the love and support and the generosity each and every one of you have done to join us in this day today. The weather out here is probably a handful of days that you have a day like this in Ireland, and it occurred today. I wish there is something more that we can do to show all of you our appreciation for traveling the distance and being here. So I'm going to volunteer Stephanie to mow your lawns, wash your cars, any little projects around the house. Because sincerely, I feel graciously standing before all of you, for both of us to simply say thank you is not enough. And I wish maybe we should all meet at Melissa's table and just have a giant hug. So from the bottom of our hearts, the bottom of our souls, I could not ask for a more outstanding group to be in this room tonight, and I hope it lasts into the wee bit of hours of the morning. Thank you again. I hope you have some lots and no pressure.
No pressure. What a tough act to follow, the bride and groom. What a magic day. We're all incredibly lucky to be here in this little piece of paradise in the Emerald Isle. It's such a special occasion to celebrate the union of John and Stephanie. It's like heaven on a stick. And what a great looking bunch of friends and family of the bride and groom. I love the warmth and energy that's in this room. I'm sure you'll agree that Stephanie is a glowing bride, radiant smile, softens and warms the heart of all. A picture of sartorial French elegance. It was an honour when Stephanie and John asked me to propose a toast. John also gave me licence to spin a yarn or two. After all, we are an island, and I have kissed a Blarney Stone before. I told John it's always dangerous to ask a lawyer to say a few words, but I let him know that I will be succinct. We should have this toast wrapped up in about 2 or 3 hours. On that note, I've been told that a wedding toast should be like a mini-skirt, long enough to cover the essentials, but short enough to make it interesting. I'll try not to make this toast a full-length ball gown tonight. Some of you may be aware there was a royal wedding back in England last week between Prince Harry and Meghan. Look, we all know the real royal wedding was in Ireland today. Queen Stephanie and John. In fact, there's a striking resemblance between the two weddings, albeit with roles reversed. It was uncanny how Prince Harry married a commoner in Meghan. Just like Prince Harry, our Queen Stephanie also married a commoner in John. Or Captain Mayhem, as he's known to most. Stephanie, what could one say? It's difficult to define the superlatives attributable to our gorgeous bride. When my wife and I first met Stephanie, we were immediately struck by her warmth, good humour and generosity of spirit. The list goes on. Highly intelligent, astute, athletic, gifted in so many ways. She has that natural French charm and charisma. Stephanie, your love for that vivacious, bubbly personality. You're a catch. So Stephanie, wow. Just what were you thinking marrying John? Even Attic is shaking his head. We thank God, Stephanie, that you're there to take on the onerous task of smoothing off the rough edges of John and actually shaping him into a half-decent human being. It's a work in progress, Stephanie, but be patient. Miracles can happen. So the first time I met John was with Andrew McLaughlin, Kurt, Butler, the lovely Amy, one of my favourite swimming buddies, this man here, and a few others. It was a swim to Alcatraz and back. Now John wanted to welcome me. He was playing dress up as a tiger. A bit more like a pussycat. Tiger togs, tiger goggles, and a tiger cat. He threw a few barbs on the way out, just to see whether I was up for the mark. As an Aussie, it's a bit hard to take this man seriously. A bit more like a pussycat. At best, I thought quirky. An endearing quality at the least. Now, if the tiger was not enough, it became a little weirder. When John and I had our first social drink together. Not in a pub, not in a house, but in the South End Rowing Club sauna.
I see you close your eyes.
The darling boy remembered the moment. So what happened was, John walks in and says to me, stark naked, with no sense of personal space, 2 feet away, nuded up, with his bat and an avocado swinging, like Tarzan in the jungle, and he says, close your eyes, hold out your hand, I've got a surprise for you.
It was a gift.
It was like this sort of overly playful dog when he sticks his nose in the face, you just want to keep pushing him back. But the surprise was a South End Rowing Natador's Locos cap actually welcoming to the tribe. Very special indeed. John stitched me up good and proper that day, but it was the beginning of a great friendship. Now, despite my gentle ribbing, John really has a great depth of character and a wicked, mischievous, dry sense of humour which appeals to us all. The regard that he holds his friends in and that which they hold him and Stephanie is obvious to one and all. Stephanie and John kindly had Lisa and myself to their house one night in San Francisco, and then the next day, as if a great meal wasn't good enough, they were kind enough to tour us around the harbour. That was Mayhem at his best. Lands his boat, ferry wash comes in, just about drowned the boat, drowned him in the process.
His wakes are big.
Yeah, yeah. Took us for a nice little swim from Bonita Point to the bridge, pouring champagne along the way, including my sustenance along the way. Then we were on to Alcatraz for the trip home. John floors the boat, terminal velocity, travelling at speed. With big wake ahead. We hit the wake at terminal velocity, the boat flies, I fly. Crash, bang. On the deck, only bounced around about 6 times.
I was okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
No, I was okay.
Yeah, you're okay. Got back to Australia, just a broken coccyx. So the beauty of today and being back again, I get to serve John for court proceedings. Mayhem at his finest. Stephanie and John, your beautiful souls, your Lisa and I and all of your guests are proud to call friends. The fact that this stunning group have travelled from the 4 corners of the globe and all parts of Ireland to help celebrate this special day speaks volumes for the depth of friendship and affection you're both held in and engender. I've always thought that the company one keeps says much about the person's character. Stephanie and John, you have such wonderful friends, which says much about them as it does about you. Now, wrapping things up, there's lots of Irish blessings we could bestow upon John and Stephanie. But back in Australia, we don't have any blessings. But we do have a saying, come to my arms, you bundle of charms, and stick to my heart like a goanna. Goanna in Australia, a big lizard, eats people, claws like this. May the luck of the Irish always be with you. May you always find comfort and strength and endless happiness in each other. Never above you, never below you, always with you. Can you please join with me and raise a glass to the newlyweds, Stephanie and John.
Here, here.
Cheers. Becky.
Well, I would like to welcome everybody to Ireland, and this is the true royal wedding as Linton says, except it's the Duchess of Donegal and the Duke of Mayhem. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you. Welcome to Ireland.
Lavender and peppermint essential oil, okay?
What?
It's good for you.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Doesn't everyone feel better now? Oh my God, it feels so good.
To join us in this day today.
Did you get that on film?
Not yet, not yet. We got to redo that.
Is Linton the dancer? Oh, I see Linton in there.
Hey, Linton.
Come down with me, man.
What were you just saying, Linton?
Go down. There we go.
Now try to get up. Now try to get up. Yeah, now try to get back up. Your noggin.
And that's how we do it.
That's
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're about to go out there into the deep blue Atlantic. And we're going to jump in, do what we shouldn't do. Again, we're going to go out there and risk our lives for you, to entertain you, while you're sitting there on your couch. We're going to do something.
We're living.
We're living life for you. So you don't have to live.
We're in the wild Atlantic. It's Taco Thursday. We're going to go to a cantina in a little while for some tacos and cerveza.
Right now it's 3.
Pico de Gallo.
I just wanted to say right now it's 3:55 a.m. back home, so we're getting things started while you guys are all sleeping.
Okay.
He doesn't want it till the end. We just ask.
Look at the size of that wallet.
You're a beautiful human being.
Hold on, let me see that.
And I'm actually looking at me when I say that.
Big man, big wallet.
Big wallet.
I'm not even going to open
wallet.
that up and that look at.
Yeah, but did you see how big the captain's boots are?
No, I didn't.
Badass.
I have the big wallet back.
Yeah. That's good. Good job,
Wait,
Linton.
the captain's
Good job.
boobs?
Yeah. Boots.
Oh, boots with a T.
Only Captain Mayhem. Only Mayhem would think of such a thing.
It's his honeymoon. Of course he's supposed to be a boot.
John is obviously a boot man, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Obviously.
Amy
Hello.
here.
We're going to have a nice swim. We hear it's going to be rough. We like it rough. That's
It's
what we
going to be
like.
bouncy out there.
It's going to be a little bouncy.
Yeah, a little bouncy. We're going to level the playing field today.
We're going to rock and roll.
We got body surf aims.
We should
We are going to
get paid for this, but we're doing all this for
I'm not
free.
swimming in that jelly cave. I'm not swimming in the jelly cave.
What jelly cave?
Yeah.
There's a cave full of jellyfish that was
we've
just
got to go do that.
disgusting. It was like swimming in jello. It was like thick jello.
I was afraid of it. And my truck wouldn't worry about it.
Look, stream.
Wolf, how do you feel about Ireland?
I am a wolf. I've been home and I've been away. But I don't know those people at that table. Whoa, it's raining.
Hello. Is Wolf in the camera?
Yes, Wolf is now in the camera.
Wolf? I produced a film here. In Ireland, on location.
Thank you.
That Rhodesian Ridgeback that's going on down there?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would How would Ian Putnam look in a selfie?
See the mountain over there.
That's Ben Bulbin, right?
Ben Bulbin?
Is that the Ben Bulbin?
Ben Bulbin.
So Ben Bulbin, then you can see all the way across to Mayo.
That's his outlaw name today.
Oh yeah, what's that like?
So how many miles is it to New York from here?
I came up
It's not St. John's, right?
It's that way.
Would that be a difficult swim?
It'd be a difficult swim. You could do it a relay.
Can you kayak? Could you kayak that?
You'd have to relay.
We got a great boat for it.
Yeah.
It's called the Titanic.
You could do like 20-hour shifts.
Titanic's going to be our pilot. Hey,
We lost the bus. We were wondering.
don't pay any attention to that last clip. It's just
Well,
not,
maybe they're doing their own game of
not right.
I ought to call
It's
a
wrong.
phone company and say,
Whatever was said on that last clip, it's just wrong. It just can't be. Can't be. No, it can't be that way.
Don't lean too much on the.
Actress. So, who's in there?
This way.
Who's in there today?
Mr. Google.
Well, no, I see Neptune in there because we were down in
Neptune's in there.
the clear gray water
You're right,
of the
you're
wild
right.
Atlantic.
I'm not talking Google from current Google. I'm talking Google from like 100 years ago.
Oh, yeah, before there were stock options.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So,
Google and Neptune are buddies.
Look.
Cousins.
whoever you are, I have no idea where this will go in the www.Al Gore world of the internet. But we're in Ireland, magical weather. I have a 2-0 record of bringing the perfect days to Ireland when I appear. The Irish Coast Guard called today on the radio on the Nuala Star and gave us the most beautiful matrimonial greeting. Now, would the U.S. Coast Guard do that? Oh no, they would probably be fined by the Trump administration. I don't know. Maybe the Bush, maybe the Obama. I don't know where you are politically aligned, but the Irish Coast Guard blessed our swim today. We swam in the most magical water of the wild Atlantic. Now, oh, we're in Sleeve Lake. What's so special about that, you ask? Google Earth that's in that camera. Let me tell you, we're about 1,800 meters. I'm not talking feet. We're in Europe, we're EU, we don't have pounds. This is meters. We're, on average, these cliffs are 1,800 meters. Highest cliffs in Europe. And right now where I'm standing,
We're on top of the world. They hike for days, Jeff. Oh, look at how pretty it is.
Let me, oh, sorry, here we go.
Reptile Master. The table and chairs is up this way.
Let me get his hand out of the way.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Beautiful day.
Guys in the way. Fucking tourists. The tourists are in the way. These tourists.
See you.
It's too bad you can't go.
Yeah.
I got a big suitcase which I shouldn't have ever brought. And over there as well.
Okay, so you'll drive.
Yeah, we went.
Sandra Rock. So
Yeah,
I'm
we went.
Is that Sandra Rock? I think
Oh, well,